Hi everybody, welcome. And now it is my pleasure to bring in the Pleiadians to see what they would like to share with you about the upcoming year 2022. Oh, we love you all so very much. What a pleasure it is to be with you, dear ones. Twos, you see, it's all about twos. T for two. Yes, always remember that there is another view, another opinion. And always remember that you've changed your mind many times. You've gone from right to left and left to right. And we want you to remember that this year you're going to get a lot of duality. Yes, you're going to have an opportunity to see the other side and to be able to relax into not minding that there is another side, not getting yourself worked up about it. You know, the aspects are showing that there will be more polarity coming up, dear ones, yeah? But you can embrace polarity. It is like looking at the South Pole and saying, well, I don't like you, I only like the North Pole. It's ridiculous, isn't it, you see? So you are living on these different poles. Some of you are on the North Pole and some of you are on the South Pole. But you're still on the same planet, dear ones, yes? So it doesn't matter which pole you're on. You're on the same planet that is spinning around. And your heads are getting spinned. So expect to be in a spin cycle during much of this year and get ready to spiral yourself out of the densities. Don't allow yourself to get stuck on one pole, because the poles are shifting anyway, which many of you know. So don't be baited by people's invitation to argue. Just say to somebody, well, you know, that's your view and that's all right with me. You see, let somebody be where they want to be. If they want to sit at the South Pole, let them sit at the South Pole, dear ones. Don't try and pull them to the North Pole or to the equator. Yes, you want to pull everybody to the equator, but you see, you'd be bored if you all sat on the equator. You'd say there's not enough change here. The weather doesn't change. We don't see enough of the seasons. So we want you to recognize the seasons of the year. Some of you are starting out in the summertime of your seasons, and others of you are starting out in the winter time of your seasons as the year begins. We want you to allow yourself to have certain rhythms. Your body has certain rhythms. Some days it wants more, some days it wants less. Some days it needs silence. Some days it likes a lot of noise and bustle and hustle. We want you to tune into your rhythms. It's going to be very important. Otherwise, you're going to end up in the spin of things. And goodness gracious, there's a spin happening in your media. There's a spin happening around so many things. So don't get caught up in that hurricane, in that tornado. You be that single eye, that third eye, as it is known. Yeah. It's a very exciting time, dear ones. Simplify, simplify, simplify. Don't make things too complicated, yes? One thing at a time. That's it, just one thing at a time. While you're with us right now, just watch us and enjoy us as we deliver to you the messages for the coming year. So this is the one thing, is not to get caught up in the poles. Yeah. Because you see, there's one, if you look at the seesaw, yes, the seesawing, you're seesawing. Yes, one of you is in the air while the other one is down below, and then the other way around, up and down and up and down and up and down. And what you are wanting to do is to get out of this whole cycle of the ups and the downs, and to find a place where all is accepted. So yes, the weather patterns are changing. There's no question about that. And there will be some big shifts coming up during this coming year. But don't be afraid of it. Welcome it. Mother Earth is wakening you up. So many of you have been unconscious. You wander around half asleep, many of you, yes? You don't eat when you eat. You don't sleep when you sleep. You're doing a million different other things at the same time. And what we are wanting when we say simplicity, we are saying to you, just be where you are and do the one thing that you can do in that moment. And you will find that you'll be able to relax. You will find that you won't be so anxious about things. You're not running around, yes? Don't get caught up in the rush. That's it. Goodness gracious, dear ones, and don't get too serious, yeah? Don't allow yourself to get caught up in the seriousness of everything, because everything is changing very, very quickly. There is an acceleration taking place during this year. There is an acceleration of healing. There is an acceleration of consciousness. There is an acceleration of aliveness, of beauty, all kinds of things. You're going to find an intensification of what it is you're able to feel. You will feel one another more than you have felt one another. But always come back to you. It is very important to come back to the inside of you. And just say to yourself, what do I need right now? Come back to that time and again when you find yourself washing away with all of the sea of information and flooded, overflowing with data. Back off. Pause. Stop. Look at the birdies in the sky. Wash your hands. Wash your hands of it. Wash your hands of certain things. Some of you, you've been taught these last year and a bit, keep washing your hands, wash your hands. But wash your hands with complete awareness. Everything involves awareness. There is a new consciousness arising, and many of you know that. And you will be going between being together with ones and then being on your own for a while, and then together and on your own, and together and on your own. That's it. Because you must come into your own energy to get strong in self and your uniqueness after all. And then you come and you be with others for a while, but you are very easily influenced by one another. Yes, you really touch one another. And you want to be very clear about what you want to be influenced by and what you don't want to be influenced by. That's why you need the alone time. So you go back off and you contemplate and you feel, well, does that work for me? Is that right for me? You reevaluate. That's it. And then off you go. Then you're ready. Then you get clear and off you go out again. Because you too will influence others. So it is very important to keep your unique energy stream as strong as you possibly can. That's why it's very important to find the balance between in and out, between north and south, between east and west, and allowing all to have its time and its place. You can't say to the springtime, I don't want you, spring. Well, spring is coming, and that's it. Equally, you can't say, well, winter don't come. Well, winter will come. All these different stages, they come and they go. And the thing is not to get stuck in it, not to allow it to influence you and to pull you down, but to find what you can of the goodness in every season, in every place, in every person. And that is what is being called from you, from these aspects in this coming year. It's a wonderful time to be alive, dear ones. It's a wonderful time, but there is so much help coming into your planet now. There is so much assistance. There is so much light. There are so many wonderful beings who are surrounding each and every one of you, dear ones. Open to it. There is no reason for despair. Help is always at hand and always near, but just sometimes you really need to ask for it. And then notice the signs, the subtle signs that are always there. You are dearly loved. We love you all so very much, dear ones. We really, really do. We want to hug every single one of you. We really do. And we do it virtually. Yes, you're going to find your virtual world is growing more and more and more. You'll be doing more and more virtually because the brain doesn't know the very difference between a virtual experience and an actual experience, you see. So you're going to be able to take yourselves to new realms, new realities, new possibilities, away from the aging and the dying to something that is so much more enlivening for all of you. Goodness gracious. time is going to change. Your perception of timing will change. Your perceptions are shifting to a wider focus, a wider lens. So accept whoever is wherever. Welcome them into your heart, no matter where they are. You're bigger than all of this. You'll need to be courageous. You'll need to keep stepping out and stepping up. Keep doing it, just as Bracha keeps doing it. She says, oh, do I need to channel? Yes, you do. Do I really? Yes, yes, yes. Keep going, keep going, keep going. We love you all so very much. We really do. Light your star. You are a star, and the stars never go out. Sometimes they shine the brightest, even in the darkness. We love you, love you, love you. Woo! Thank you very much. I hope that you enjoyed their message. I hope that it's of value to you. I look forward to your comments, your feedback, and I send you much love.